Hi everyone, I hope everybody's doing really well and staying safe out there. So today we have another flip through. This time it's the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. This was recommended to me. I saw the cards online and I thought they were very attractive and interesting and brought a fresh spin to tarot. So naturally I had to have them. I might have a problem getting a lot of tarot decks lately, but I feel that this one is worth it, and I'll show you why here. We've got this is the basic version. It does have an upgraded version, but even so, it comes in this nice little purple box here. And it is called the Modernized deck, okay? Its author is named Martina, okay? Martina Razzo, illustrator Miriam E.G. And on Etsy, she has a store called the Modernized Shop. So this is along the same lines. And it says on the back, Cosmic Cycles Tarot follows the life of 16 characters living in modern society. Watch their stories unfold as they learn through their experiences and meet significant people that will later impact their lives. And so this version doesn't come with a hardback book. I got this for $45. The upgraded version that comes with a hardback book and comes like in a little set is $75, I believe. But it does have a digital guidebook that you can download. So there is that, okay? So this is what the deck looks like. So it's a pretty good thickness, not quite as thick as some other decks, but it's a pretty good thickness. In the more basic version, it has this gold on here, gold and purple. The upgraded version actually I think has gold leafing or just more vibrant gold. And I believe the upgraded version is also larger cards, whereas this is standard tarot size cards. And the stock is very nice, not too thin, not too thick. And it also comes with this little card here that says thank you. It shows some of the characters, so you can see, kind of the artwork that is put into this deck. It is more of a fresh perspective, a modern perspective on tarot, and I feel like the illustrator must be into anime or something like this. It does have a more colorful and more youthful feel to it, which I like, okay? It's something different. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip through. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. And you can pause or fast forward or rewind as needed here. So I've got the full card. So as you can see, there are modern images and situations depicted on the cards. And they're nice and colorful as well. Very well thought out, thoughtful deck. So those are the majors, and I'm going to go through the minors, just sort of letting the cards speak for themselves here. have it. So the feel of the cards, it does have a nice matte velvety feel to it, which is a nice change, probably easier to see on camera with the light shining on it because it is matte, and the texture is velvety and feels quite nice actually. So these were initially or originally a Kickstarter. I didn't get them through that route. They were a little bit hard to find, but if anybody is interested, you can email me and I'll let you know where I got them. However, this is what it is. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, and have a good one. Hi everyone, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is another one of the How Does Your Person Feel For You reading. So your person, your crush, ex, twin flame, soulmate, whatever label you put on there, how does that person feel for you? Okay, so I'm going to live shuffle on camera for this reading. I'm going to try to keep the reading a reasonable amount of time for me because that just works better for me. Also, you know, heads up, you might need to adjust your volume. Shuffling can sound loud at times. And also, you know, when I do live shuffling, I am noticing that my mediumship skills are deepening, and that does tend to increase my anxiety a bit, and I start to talk, you know, really fast. I'm going to try to control that, but this is what I'm feeling drawn to do today. Maybe next time I will go back to shuffling off camera, taking my time, meditating on the cards, and then pressing record and doing it, you know, in a more slower and more concise way. But I'm feeling drawn to do it this wild and woolly kind of on camera way today. Okay, so that is what I'm doing, and I just want to thank all of you who have tuned into my videos, liked, shared, subscribed, and commented. I do appreciate you guys. You do support the channel. Thank you for doing that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pull some tarot cards. I'm going to use the emotional barometer to figure out how your person's feeling for you. Pull a card from that, and then we'll get some messages from your person as well, and whatever oracle cards I'm drawn to pull, and then there will be an extended for this. So let's get started. Going from left to right, we have group 1, and using the throat chakra stone, lapis lazuli, I believe. That's group 1. And then group 2 is this deck with red jasper. That's group 2. And group 3, that is the solar plexus chakra stone, I believe. Don't recall the name. And that is group 3, okay? These are the actual decks that I'll be using for your readings, so just bear that in mind. And yeah, we're gonna get started with group 1. Pause the video if you need more time. Remember to use your intuition to pick. And if you find that a reading isn't resonating, you know, it's not gonna resonate for everybody. This is a general reading, but you can always try another group or another reading or come back another time. But heads up on that. Thanks for tuning in. We're getting started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So your person, the person you came to the reading for, how are they feeling about you right now? How do they feel? Using the emotional barometer to start off, so think about your person. Angel, spirits, and guides, can we get in touch with the higher selves of the love interests of group 1 so we can see how that person feels for them, please? They're feeling solitary, okay? Let's get another one. How does group 1's person feel for them, please? Nostalgic. Feeling solitary and nostalgic. So let's see what that's about. Spirits, angels, and guides, please tell me how group 1's person is feeling for them. Show me what I need to see to understand the message. How is group 1's person feeling for them right now? Okay. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. That's fire sign energy. More fire sign energy with the 3 of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Judgment card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So they're feeling nostalgic, thinking about you. They could have been waiting for you for quite some time. Pentacles is slower moving energy, so this is sort of the underlying message here, that this person is assessing, especially with that Judgment card, what needs to go in their life and what needs to stay. And yeah, they are wondering and feeling like if all this waiting that they have done with regard to this connection, has been worth the wait. It seems like it's been, quite a job to get things to grow in this connection, and they're weighing that. They're hearing a wake-up call, or they soon will be, with regard to making a decision or a judgment on this connection. And in order to turn over a new leaf, right? In order to bring in the harvest and be done with the waiting and move on with their lives, whether that's with you or without you. So let's see what else it's saying here. I'm going to turn the reversals up, right? So with the King of Wands, whoever this fire sign energy is, regardless of gender, regardless of sign, when this person is in their right mind, or when they're in their upright energy, they're a supportive person, they're a natural leader, they're a fair employer, they could be a boss, they're tolerant and they're empathetic. But with this, I'm getting some water sign energy for this particular king regardless. Either way, this person's kind of got leadership potential, but it's not being utilized here. So if this is representing a person or just a situation, it's looking like this particular King of Wands is or has been, a hothead, could have been mean to you. You guys could make this person feel weak. This person is not in their power. They weren't in their power. But since this is their present energy, it's like they're feeling weak and this sense of not being ready yet, okay? So it's like on the one hand, they might be waiting for the universe to step in and some miracle to happen to resurrect this connection. The other hand, it's like they're feeling weak over this connection or over their life in general, and it's almost like they're not ready yet. I don't know if this person and you have argued, fought, or if there have been, for those of you who are in a couple with this person, still dealing with this person, if the passion is sort of gone out of the connection due to conflict. There's something here about this person not being happy, the situation not being happy, and perhaps even being like bullheaded, somebody being bullheaded here, being willful or bully, just sort of willful in a negative way. And so roles can be reversed, energies can be interchangeable. Apply it to your situation, how it resonates, but this is what I'm getting. Also with that Three of Wands in reverse, it's like there's been a delay to this person, coming towards you. There's been a delay to them being able to reap this harvest with you. And they're just, they're getting impatient, they're getting frustrated, they're questioning the worth or the value of the time that it's taken and the effort that it's taken. So I'm feeling like there have been a lot of delays in this connection. Maybe it's due to lack of planning or external influences that caused setbacks here. Maybe neither one of you really knew how or knows how to move this thing forward. If you're out of touch, you maybe are struggling on how to get back in touch. I feel like, if you or your person were watching one another, either you're not doing that anymore, or they're not, or, they're just feeling less optimistic and not liking what they're seeing in terms of what's going on in this connection, what's going on with you, or vice versa, okay? And I feel like it's just straight frustration, and I'm hearing boredom, wanting things to move forward, but there's no clear route forward, and so this is frustrating. And then with the Judgment card, yeah, I feel that, if this hasn't happened yet, I feel there will be clarity to this situation. So clarity is coming here. There will be a final decision made about this connection. I feel like your person is feeling like it's time for that final decision to be made. They are right on the precipice or the cusp of experiencing a major wake-up call here. Not only regarding this connection and its potential or lack of potential going forward, but also in their life's purpose and how you play into that, if you play into that, right? So this is how they're feeling. Put these down here. We've got the Empress, or I'm sorry, a High Priestess in reverse. How else is this person feeling? How is this group 1 person feeling? they're feeling like, you know, there is unfinished business in this connection, but again, they're saying that their judgment is clouded, their insight is clouded. I don't know if you blocked this person from contacting you or vice versa, but they're having a hard time tapping into their intuition. I feel like they're experiencing some problems in their lives. And, you know, they're having a problem with you, to be honest here. And this is blocking their intuition from seeing, you know, a clear path forward. And they could be even feeling like you're hiding something, or that you're being mysterious or shady. So they just don't see what they need to see to know what to do here. And this is affecting the decision that they have to make and how that's going to go. So in lack of any clarity in the connection and lack of a clear idea of how to proceed, they're taking a break, they're resting, meditating, possibly dreaming about you, but definitely thinking about you, thinking about how to communicate, thinking about how to cut through the cloud between the two of you to get clarity. There is hurt feelings here. There is heartache here. And there is confusion as to whether the love in this connection can be restored. And confusion as to how they feel. Do they love you? Do they not? Do you love them? Do you not? But mostly this is just representative of your person needing a rest from all of this, needing a rest from their own thoughts, their own anxiety and frustrations about what to do here. And they are considering a renewal with you, which is good. But this is, you know, validation of what the barometer said about being in solitude. So this is like a solitude that they're, you know, putting on themselves, that they're choosing to do. It's not just because of worldly events or anything. This is them retreating in order to figure stuff out. Whether they want a renewal in this connection, and or, you know, how they can recover this connection, what that would look like, how you feel, how they feel. Mostly it's about how to communicate and share their thoughts and get clarity and understanding, and you to have clarity and understanding as well, for you guys to understand one another and communicate effectively. This is what they're thinking. So how else does group 1's person feel for them, please? We've got the Ten of Swords here. Then at the back of the deck we have the Tower in reverse. So we got air energy, Scorpio energy, Wands, Earth. Yeah. So the Ten of Swords is a painful card. There's no way to sugarcoat that. Their thoughts are weighing very heavily on them. They could have felt betrayed by you, or they're reflecting on, you know, any betrayal or hurt that they caused you. Like I said, there is hurt in this connection. And they know that that needs to change. The good news is that cycle is ending, and this person is recovering, but they're unsure that you're recovering as well. It's like they don't know if you still feel betrayed or have a lot of hard feelings or thoughts towards them, negative thoughts towards them. And they're just trying to tap into their intuition, but their intuition, I feel, has been blocked. So they're not really understanding or seeing what they need to see to have enough insight to know if you're over this ending. If you're over this argument, this fight, this deception, this betrayal, whatever this is talking about, they don't know if you're over it. They're still trying to heal from it as well, but they don't know where you are in that process. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which is Earth sign energy. It's also a mothering energy, a wifely energy. Some of you, an odd few, may be in legal separation from this person, or this person is legally separating, you know, from a wife, or something along those lines. You might just be an earth sign, and this is how they're viewing you, as a person of worth, you know, a feminine, sensual, kind of a mother figure type individual. It's got a lot going for them. They're viewing you as, you know, a self-sufficient person, resourceful. So it could be that they're agonizing over the fact that they don't feel on your level. They could be telling themselves that you've completely recovered and moved on from them, that you're better off without them. You know, the other scenario is that this connection has ended, or a connection with somebody else, perhaps like a spouse is ending, or they're they're moving away from that. So it's like they're moving away from an ending, perhaps with this earth sign energy. If it's not another person, you know, it could be just moving away from a place that felt like home to them but no longer does, moving away from a place that offered them material and financial abundance, or at least some security or stability, perhaps some comforts of home, things like that, and moving towards their healing with that Six of Swords. So it's like whatever they're doing, if they've ended this connection, they felt like it was a necessary transition. If you ended it, you felt like that. You could have moved away from this person, or they're contemplating moving away from someone. How else does group one's person feel for them, please? Yeah, they're feeling happy. They feel like their happiness lies elsewhere other than where they're at. So if you guys are still together, your person might be contemplating an ending with you in order to move someplace that they think they're going to experience that sun energy, that optimism, that hope, that joy, okay? If you guys are not in a relationship, this could be talking about another person that they're involved with, potentially a mother figure, somebody they have a child with, or maybe like an actual their own mother. But I feel that it has to do with children for a lot of you, and moving towards, at the very least, you know, a childlike joy, an exuberance, a renewal of life, feeling like their day in the sun, wanting to heal, wanting to experience better times ahead, and really wanting that. Because at the back of the deck we have this devil energy. And the devil energy in reverse is, you know, it can talk about somebody wanting to get out of that devil energy, which is about codependency and addictions, or just, you know, feeling bound or trapped in a situation that one does not want to be bound and trapped in, a situation that's not good for them. So when it's in reversed, I feel like, especially with it under the Four of Swords, it's talking about recovery, leaving an abusive situation, and it's talking about going towards their passions here. So this is good news for you if you're this person's passions are coming towards you here. Definitely there has been delays in this connection, no doubt about that, and they're feeling, you know, the weight of that. This could have been due to this person needing to gratify themselves in some way, you know, outside of the relationship, hopefully not, but I feel that your person's experienced kind of depression or feeling down about the situation and wanting to correct that, wanting to heal from it, move forward. So with that devil energy in reverse, yeah, they're just wanting to move. They're wanting to recover and have some sexy times, perhaps, and wanting to have some fun, experience their day in the sun. They're feeling like moving away from a situation that no longer serves them, an unhealthy or toxic situation, ending that is what's going to bring them this happiness, this increased happiness, right? Perhaps even material happiness. They're expecting a joyful outcome. They're expecting success, but first they need to move away from an unhealthy situation. And they're just trying to figure out how to do that, right? Okay, so it's just some messages here. video is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below if you would, and if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already. That does support the channel. I appreciate it. So what messages does Group 1's person want to say regarding how they feel? How does Group 1's person feel, please? Your person has at least a couple of choices with regard to how to move forward in their lives. And they're weighing options, and I think it has to do a lot with money and material, so like home, work, and money, and whatever choice they make is going to affect that. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So that your person feels like this has been life-changing for them. You know, some of them want to heal this connection. But either way, this person wants to be happier. And they're going in the direction of their happiness. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So that would lead you to believe that, and I'm a better person because of you, that would lead you to believe that your person wants to come back towards you, because they're saying that, you know, they're recognizing your value, your worth, that they're a better person because of you. This time apart has been life-changing, but there's also something else they have to do right now, and it's regarding juggling of resources. So I feel like this person could be involved in a third-party situation, whether that's another person or, you know, a money situation that's affected this connection. It's like they've been working on their money. That could have been what's been holding them back, but I don't feel like that's the only thing that's been holding back. There's been betrayal or deception in this connection that's caused pain, and your person has just been blocked as to how to fix it or what to do about it, but they're starting to get clarity on the situation. They're actually taking the time to think about it, and what they've come to realize is that they need to move away from, you know what, what's holding them back from their sun energy, from this happiness, maybe literally from their sun. So they just want to be happy. Let's get advice. I'm going to take this over to the extended, but first I want to get advice for Group 1 regarding this reading, please, and how their person feels for them. Okay. Move forward fearlessly. So you're just being asked to keep doing what you're doing, keep doing you. This person is moving forward fearlessly, right? Because this is just kind of verification. Maybe the cards are talking about you moving forward fearlessly. Take it how it resonates. But either way, since this is your advice regarding, you know, how this person's feeling, they're asking you to do the same. Don't wait for this person. You know, don't put your life on hold, waiting for this person to figure out whatever it is they need to figure out. You need to go ahead and move forward. And so take, you know, whatever necessary steps are necessary for you to, you know, just be happy. This person wants to be happy. You should want to be happy as well. Okay, so don't put your life on hold for this person, because I see that they are making some breakthroughs in their lives. You know, they're getting some ideas about what they need to leave behind, and it depends on the situation. Some of you, it's them leaving you behind, but for others of you, it's them leaving something else to come towards you. So what do you do about it? You can follow me to the extended to find out the likely outcome, or you can just trust in your guts, your dreams, and your strong impulses. You've probably been feeling strong repetitive thoughts and feelings about the situation. Don't just discard all of those as wishful thinking or fear thinking. You know, some of those thoughts and feelings actually are meant to tell you, you know, something important about what you need to do here. But the bottom line is that you just want to keep moving towards your dreams and your desires and making those a reality, and not letting fear stop you. And you know, trusting that the universe is leading you in the right direction, and if this person is meant to be on your path, then they will catch up with you. Then your paths will cross again. And if they're not, then they won't. So, but they are thinking about you, feeling nostalgic, and feeling the loss of you. But it's like they said, there's something else they have to do right now. Please understand. So I'm going to the extended. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning in to your reading. So think about your person, the person you came to the reading for. Angels, spirits, and guides, for those who've tuned in for group 2, how does their person feel for them? I'm going to ask the emotional barometer here. How does group 2's person feel for them? They're feeling self-pitying. They're feeling sorry for themselves. How else is group 2's person feeling for them? Solitary. And that came out in group 1, but let's get another one. Give you an extra one, group 2. How else does this person feel for group 2, please? It's right on the cusp of envious and grateful. So it's like this person is envious of you, of your qualities, the things they like about you, that they look up to, and on the other hand, you know, they feel grateful that they had a chance to deal with someone like you. But those same qualities that they like about you that make them feel grateful are also things that make them feel jealous or envious. So how else does group 2's person feel for them, please? We've got dim bones, judgment, we've got Daughter of Knives, which is like the Knight of Swords. We've got Aunt Caroline, who is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And then the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Baskets, or Ace of Cups. Okay. So right now, how does group 2 rather, person feel for them? They're feeling, well, they feel the love for you, right? Because the Ace of Cups is water, it's emotional, it often talks about love, but it can talk about an overabundance of any kind of emotion, really. And with this, I feel that your person is feeling like very strongly that there is a need for clarity. They could have gotten a wake-up call in the situation. Maybe they got a literal call from you. But even if not, it's like they're, excuse me, feeling like they're getting or have gotten clarity on the situation, enough to make a final decision about this connection. And it's a wake-up call in general about their lives, okay? And with the Daughter of Knives, you know, Swords energy is air sign energy. You know, they could be feeling that well, they could be feeling like they want to rush in and deliver you a message or make you an offer. This card isn't the most romantic, so it could be very direct, to the point communication. But it is, I mean, it can indicate them moving towards you, making communication. If they do so, they might be fast talking, you know. And I feel like what they would want to say to you is that they want to be more flexible and, you know, more tolerant in this connection, or that they want you to be that way, because the Daughter of Knives is somebody who likes flexibility, likes fun, is a free spirit in many ways, right? Their thinking can be rigid, you know, at times, because they are a more youthful energy, so they tend to think, you know, that they know more than they do, or they're very rigid in their thinking. But I feel like with the Judgment card here, this person is desiring in this relationship for less judgmentalness and to be more flexible and to be more tolerant, or they want you to be that way, okay? So you'll know, you know, what that's referring to if it's resonating. Like if you're the one that's been more sort of demanding or critical, you know, whoever's been more like that is the one that your person wants to stop being like that. And they could very well communicate that to you. They're looking for a change for the better. Both of these cards can talk about a change for the better. Yeah, sometimes a drastic change for the better. Aunt Caroline was a daughter of a slave. She got free and became a tarot card reader, and there would be whole train cars of people that would come to get her tarot card readings, and she actually became quite wealthy as a result of that. So it's saying that no matter how bad things are now, your person feels like there can be a drastic change for the better in this connection that can completely turn around and be so much better between the two of you. They're looking for, you know, a turn of good fortune, a turn of good luck. So basically they feel like they can you know, that their decision regarding the future of this connection has to do with your ability to go with the flow, wait on divine timing, and be less critical and judgmental, more tolerant of, you know, this person's personality, of where they're at and their development. If it's the other way around, flip it the other way around. Energies can be interchangeable. But yeah, I really feel like it's them seeing the potential that could exist within this connection, but also feeling like a major change needs to happen here. And it's around how one or both of you sees each other and handles each other. And that if you guys could, you know, agree to disagree on some things, that this relationship has a lot of potential to be really good. We see that, you know, again, there is a lot of emotion here between the two of you. You know, for a lot of you, this person actually loves you and you love them. So there is need for increased communication, increased flexibility, and I need to go with the flow here, and the feeling on your person's part that that things could actually get a lot better and improve here if you guys both could do that, right? How else does your group 2's person feel, please? Got the free man, which pretty much says it, right? Especially if you're dealing with the masculine. Yeah. I feel that this person wants to be fair in this connection with the 6 of coins. Wants there to be no fair give and take here. Could be wanting to write in and give you help. Maybe they feel like they can improve your life or help you in some way. They want to be generous with you, but at the same time, it's like this person is asking you, in a sense, to tolerate some foolishness, okay? Maybe not in a negative sense, maybe yes in a negative sense. I'm not thinking in terms of like tolerating them cheating or anything like that, although that could be for some. I don't want to make that assumption, but the free man, the fool, is about being, you know, is about taking chances. I think this person has decided that this connection is worth taking a chance on. They already know that they want a new path in their life. They want a path of adventures, right? They want a fresh beginning. They don't want to be tied down, so to speak. They want to still maintain their freedom while you guys enjoy each other's company, you know, have fun, have a good time. You know, in group one's extended sort of talked about the feminine or the person watching, whoever that is, could maybe be heavy in the emotions, perhaps a bit controlling, or tends to get, you know, quite jealous, or your person, you know, views you this way or could view you this way, and this is what, you know, kind of messes with their head, makes them feel confused as to if you guys are really right for each other, because they're wanting to set out on a new path, one that's gonna, you know, improve their life in a lot of ways and be a lot more fun and live life like an adventure. And they want to do it with someone who can roll with it, basically, right? They do feel that this is a deeper connection in terms of you guys were fated to meet. Probably they're seeing synchronicities about you. And otherwise, you know, they might not even try to negotiate with you or try to, you know, communicate with you, talk you into this, or just let you know that this is what they really want, right? They would just find someone that they didn't have to explain anything to or just be very casual with, but I feel like with you, they want to have this conversation. And, you know, probably they're not the most flexible person either, so it will be a challenge. This could result in arguments, you know, especially for some of you who want a more traditional relationship, to want to settle. For those of you who want to settle down with this person, you know, you're wanting it to be more traditional, whereas this person doesn't really, at least not right now. That could change in the future, but they feel like their best bet going forward is to you know, keep things a little bit lighter. Go on adventures, have fun, enjoy each other's company, not be so serious all the time. Son of Sticks. Yeah. I feel like this person has felt you know, quite overwhelmed by some negativity they've experienced in their life. Maybe as far back as childhood, but even to present day, it still affects them. And they're just wanting to like break that curse or break that pattern, right? Too much interference, perhaps, from outsiders have caused this person to not be able to have as much fun, not be able to really live life to the fullest or enjoy their lives. And now they're wanting a fresh start that's going to allow them to. So they're seeing this connection or reconnection as an opportunity for that to happen. To breathe fresh life into themselves and into their life. To have a fresh spark with someone that could lead to a lot of newness and adventure and traveling a path together without, like I said, without it being overly serious or without it tying them down so much that they can't even think for themselves or do what they want ever or anything like that. This is also another card of communication because the Son of Sticks is like the Page of Wands. So another card of communication as well, which is a good indicator or a sign that you will be communicating with this person, or they will be reaching out, sending you perhaps a small text message or just some form of communication, or with that Wands energy, actually making a move towards you to have a conversation, okay? Excuse me. And this is a very creative type person. It's probably an active person as well. And they just want newness into their life. They just want a new phase, a better, happier phase in their life. And yeah. We got the Father of Baskets. So that's like the King of Cups. And we've got the grandchildren. Now this person feels like if you guys can, you know, get on this Ferris wheel, this ride called life, and agree to just take the ride, that it's going to end up in you guys having your own sort of unique, unorthodox, unconventional form of commitment. That's what I'm getting. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but some people do. Not always are the relationships that work out and end up being the best relationships in the end are the ones that are very conventional. Sometimes it's the more unconventional relationships that produce the most loyal, devoted partnerships. And I'm kind of getting that feeling from your person here. Like, if you go on this ride with them, if you let fate bring you guys back together in the form of likely this person, you know, communicating with you, initiating communication, then this person is going to be supportive towards you. They're probably already some sort of a leader in their life, someone that their friends can look up to, go to for advice, a protective type person, a tolerant person. If this person hasn't been tolerant with you in the past or empathetic towards you in the past, I see that they want to be, or if this is you, you're identifying with that, you want to be. And I think they're just trying to figure out if this is something that you're going to be open to. They are probably keeping an eye on you, or just like assessing you in some way where they're trying to figure out, so he's kind of looking off to the side. Sitting there like, is this going to be cool with them? Like, can we have this? And you know, with the star of the grandchildren, they have a lot of hope in it, that you guys can have this, and they're hoping so, you know. I feel that, you know, after some sort of communication, right, if that goes well, this is really going to renew this person's hope. It's going to give them a lot of clarity as to the kind of future you guys can have together. It's going to give you clarity. I think this person does have a lot of love for you and does see you as a star, does look up to you in many ways. Like we saw, they're kind of envious of you even. And this person does have quite a bit of faith in the universe bringing you guys back together, and in this connection and you guys meeting. They have faith that that was meant to happen, and that this is a deeper connection and it has a deeper meaning. Also getting this is the kind of person that likes to be in the spotlight. They probably wouldn't want to be rivaled in that way. They have a real sort of childlike way about them, mischievous almost. And they don't want to have to, you know, they don't want to have to rein that in too much. They just kind of want to be themselves. And they're hoping that, you know, you're good with that. And they have hope that you will be, okay? They have hope that things are going to change for the better real soon here. So I'm going to get you a few messages and an advice card, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended. If this is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you would like, share, and subscribe, I'd appreciate that as well. So group two's person, what does group two's person want to say, and how do they feel about group two? How could you still love me after all I've done? Maybe they were the ones that judged you harshly, and they weren't seeing your worth and your value before, maybe. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. So it's like this feeling of them seeing the writing on the wall, having clarity, and my heart is telling me to just do it, and that does validate, you know, the page and the knight coming out talking about communication, and this person wanting to come in with some communication for you. Their heart is telling them to just do it. Let's get advice for group two. Oh, that one came out. Stand your ground, okay? So, you know, stand your ground in the situation is basically what it's saying. Like, if you are completely averse to what this person is offering, you know, stand your ground. It's likely that this person will come around and change their mind about, or be willing to compromise to meet your needs as well. It can't be all about them. If you've already made a decision in this connection, whatever that decision is, this is encouraging you to stand by that decision. You just make sure that any decisions that you make are honoring your true feelings, and, you know, stick to those decisions, and don't allow, you know, outside influences to cause you to, you know, to waver on those. I feel like some of you might be considering, like, oh yeah, maybe I could go along with this because I love them so much or whatever. You know, it's likely that if you were to do that, then your desires would not be getting met. So this is really asking you to be honest with yourself. Like, is what this person offering to you something that you can foreseeably do? Like, do you trust this person to honor you even though they're wanting an unconventional situation? Or maybe you're willing to see where things go and go on this little adventure with them and have a new beginning in this connection, but there are certain deal breakers that you need your person to stand by. Maybe you want to be light and have fun too, but there are certain areas that you take seriously, and your person's going to have to be, you know, willing to accept that and honor your boundaries, and honor your feelings as well. It can't be just, you know, doing everything their way. So don't be afraid to tell this person how you feel. I feel like with that Knight energy, Knight of Swords energy, they're not going to be afraid to tell you their, you know, how they feel, or at least, you know, what they're thinking. They're going to want to communicate to you, you know, what they're thinking. So don't be afraid to tell them how you feel. And I think that once you do that, you know, this will allow for, you know, new solutions to become apparent, where you guys could actually come up with a win-win situation. You know, figure out the kind of relationship that's going to work for both of you. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, okay? You need to let this person know so that they know how you feel, and they can decide at that point whether they want to honor that or not. But I feel like they will, but they need to know how you feel. And you guys need to have this negotiation or this discussion, and communicate. Just communicate, communicate, communicate. And this will give you happier results by far than if you don't communicate, okay? And it'll also teach your person how to respect you, because you're standing your ground on those heartfelt principles that you really hold close to your chest. Maybe you're willing to compromise on some things, not willing to compromise on others, and that's okay. But you can't pretend, you know, oh yeah, I'm cool with this, but not really be cool with it, because it's going to mess you guys up later. So you have to honor yourself, and that'll increase your self-confidence, okay? So follow and trust in your strong feelings, and then stand your ground. Going over to the extended, where I'm going to pull more tarot cards and messages from your person, yeah, and get some advice. So follow me over there if you'd like to. Otherwise, I will talk to you next time. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning in to your reading. So Let's use the emotional barometer. Think about your person, the person you came to this reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides. How does group 3's person feel for them? Needy. Okay. How does group 3's person feel for them, please? They're feeling needy and guilty. Needy and guilty. So let's see why. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Give me a moment to do that. How does group 3's person feel for them, please? How does group 3's person feel for them? Got Temperance in reverse. Got the Page of Pentacles. And 3 of Swords. I feel like your person, group 3, feels like you're angry at them. They could feel like you don't need them. Like you're self-sufficient, you're strong in your own right. That, yeah, you could be giving them the cold shoulder. You guys could have had cold communication, or that you would if they talked to you. Temperance in reverse is about an imbalance. So they're just feeling bothered by the situation. I feel like they have a lot of emotions for you, and those emotions feel chaotic to them. It could make them feel out of control when they deal with you or thinking about you, these emotions they have. Whereas I feel like this is somebody that's probably more mind identified. Somebody that is used to using cold hard logic, and they could be viewing you as being this way now. You as being someone who is more focused on your own ideas, your own plans, and not real worried about them right now. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles, but there is this energy of, wishing on a wishing on a coin, wishing on a pentacle. So there is this energy of reaching out. Perhaps after watching you, observing the situation, trying to see, when might be the best time to reach out, to send some sort of a small message to you, test the waters. They could be viewing you as, a patient person, or that you were patient with them. But we've got the 3 of Swords here that talks about, talks about heartbreak, talks about loss. So they feel heartbroken and lost over the situation as well. How else does group 3's person feel for them? Or what else does group 3's person feel? Group 3's person. Got Judgment in reverse. I think Judgment came out in all 3 groups so far, yeah. King of Swords, and the Fool. We've got the Queen of Swords at the back of the deck here. So you or your person could be air signs or have that in your chart. This does indicate that this person is seeing you as sort of matching their energy. Maybe you're mirroring their energy back towards them. Like if they were cold to you, as a King of Swords can be known to do, is be cold, especially with Judgment in reverse. They could have been harsh with you, said harsh words, been judgmental towards you. You know, just take what resonates. It's a general reading. You know, so as a result of that, they feel guilty, like the barometer said. And it has something to do with maybe not making a decision about this connection before, or not making necessary changes in the connection, not wanting to face you or face up to some harm that they did. Like your person's dealing with some demons here. And I feel like you are reflecting some of those demons back to them. This could be a twin flame soulmate connection. I did see the Four of Wands when I was shuffling. And then we've got King and Queen of the same suit. So I am getting that. And then this mirroring energy going on with the Judgment in reverse. This person could be being a bit hard on themselves. That might be their whole problem right there. Could be affecting their self-esteem, their self-worth. Could have had the feeling that they didn't deserve you, that you were more valuable than them, that you are more valuable than them. You know, it's good to be honest with yourself about your negative things, you know, your shortcomings, but you have to be just as honest with yourself about the good things that you have to offer as well, about your good traits. I feel like somebody here doesn't do that. Yeah, I feel like what they feel really bad about is they were too critical of you. Now, energies can be interchangeable, so if it's vice versa, flip it around, but they were too critical of you, or you might have been too critical of them, or at the very least, you know, they made a decision that they regret. Also, they could be needing to make another decision. So like if they made a decision to move away from this connection, now they're trying to figure out how to make the decision to move back towards you. King of Swords is somebody who watches, analyzes, could be a manager or have the potential to be, relegates resources, decides how different things are done, you know, so you can see that he is looking at this cork board, trying to figure out strategically a way to move towards you. Knowing that you might be happier without him or her, or fearing that. And I feel that makes them feel sulky, you know, that gets them down when they think that you might be happier without them. Like around everybody else, you might be this person, this page, just, you know, happy, minding your own business. But towards them, you're giving them this energy. I think this person in some ways is concerned with your security, with your stability. They might have judged you as not having enough for you, going for yourself financially. That might have been one of the things they were critical about, if not financially, like that you were either too young for them, maybe you are younger than them, or that you just, this king is someone who wants like everything to add up, you know, all the accounts to make sense. They want all the T's crossed and the I's dotted, and maybe they just felt like, practically speaking, you guys didn't make sense, and they're trying to figure out like if you do make sense. Maybe some of you could have met this person through work or currently work with this person. But that Three of Swords is telling me that there was heartbreak, or is heartbreak in the connection, or your person's feeling heartbroken over this connection. And they feel like a fool for whatever it is that they did. They feel guilty about it. Yeah, they're wanting to have a fresh start with you. They know it's going to require risk. This is someone who doesn't like to take a lot of risks unless it's very well calculated, so that's what they're doing. They're watching you from afar, calculating a way to communicate with you or to get communication out of you if you happen to be the Page of Pentacles, but they're calculating a way to have a new start here. And this person doesn't want to look like a fool. Could have made you look like a fool. If so, they feel badly about that, but I get like they don't want to look like a fool. Okay. So if this is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below if you would. And like, share, and subscribe. It does support the channel and I appreciate it. Thank you. For group 3, how else does this person feel for them, please? How else does group 3's person feel for them, please? Got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Back of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So this person wants to have clear communication with you. They're tired of waiting on this situation. They, some of them feel like you're punishing them for being caught doing something they shouldn't have been doing. Just take what resonates. They definitely want to make amends with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Both of them talk about making amends. If you worked with this person, maybe one of you went off and got a new job. It might have been something that happened. But either way, it's like this person is feeling like a return of hope to this connection, that you guys can actually recover things. Like whatever's gone wrong in the connection, they feel like there's hope for the connection. Your person could be a workaholic. Your person could also be jealous, have a jealousy streak, or be jealous type. I feel like if you're doing well in your life, or they think that you're doing well in your life financially, that they would be envious of that. But because this person could be experiencing a financial setback with these Pentacle cards. All of these are Pentacles. All of those talk about, you know, work, home, money, finances. They're all in reverse. There's some sort of blockage there. So they're feeling like strapped for cash maybe. Things aren't going real well financially. Yeah. They are wanting, you know, a recovery in this connection. And to communicate, you know. See if you guys are on the same page, if you guys share enough similar ideas. If you guys can think of a way to fix things between you that that is beneficial for both of you, okay? That's what this person is wondering. This is what they're feeling. So let's get messages here. How does group 3's person feel for them? How does group 3's person feel for them, please? I looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Yeah, this person is wanting to know, what you've been up to. And, if you look like you're doing better than them, especially like career-wise or financially, that could worry them, right? Make them feel a little envious, a little sulky. But also I feel like they might have judged you in the past, for not being on the ball enough with like the practical details of your life in some way, but that won't resonate for everybody. Then we got, I miss you regardless of how things seem. Yeah, we definitely see that they miss you. They're wanting to communicate with you. They're trying to figure it out. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. This person might have lied to you in the past. Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. Lied about not having feelings for you perhaps, or I just feel like this person's got low self-worth, low self-esteem, or they did in the past. I think they still do to some extent. They're always trying to compensate for that, being in their ego and things like that. And this could have led them to lying to you. But they do miss you, for what it's worth. So I'm going to get you Healing with the Fairies, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended, pull more tarot cards, more messages, and get advice. Angel Spirits and Guides for Group 3. What advice does Spirit have regarding how this person feels for them and this reading, please? What advice does Spirit have for Group 3? Saying follow your dreams. So I know people are saying that lately their dreams have been especially significant, especially vivid. So it could mean technically following your dreams, but either way it's saying, follow your dreams and meditate on your heart's desire. And make sure that you're spending time in ways that help you to achieve your goals and your dreams. There is some confusion here for you guys. Like, you don't really know how you feel about this person right now. Like, you think you desire them, and sometimes you think, less of them. So you got to really meditate on what you truly desire to happen here. I feel like some of you are pulled in so many different directions. Maybe you're a workaholic too. But if you are, regardless, it's like you're not having enough time to sort of sit with your thoughts and feelings on the situation to make sense and to really tune into yourself, or maybe you're avoiding doing that. But you need to really meditate on what your true desires are here, as well as devoting, your time and effort to your goals and aspirations. Some of you maybe spend too much time thinking about this person or worried about the situation when you should be directing that energy into your own goals, your own dreams, okay? So take charge of your schedule is what this card is saying, and meditate on your heart's desire. You can make a list of 5 priorities of, what you need to have in your life to feel safe and complete and to be happy. Just spend some time focusing on yourself and ways that are going to make a real difference in your life. And it doesn't really matter, how you do that, just as long as you invest time and energy into yourself and those things that make you feel more happy and more fulfilled. Okay. This card is also a reminder that you do deserve the best, so don't forget that. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, and if you follow me over there, the link will be in the description box below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time.